Hello everyone, I'm Adrian, also known as the King of Dorks, and welcome to the stream, and welcome to our first multi-stream on the YouTube. Hello anyone that is joining us on YouTube. How are you all doing? This was a little more complicated than I anticipated, but it has all finally come together. I'm just looking at the YouTube feed live now, and it looks like everything's looking good. I just also need to double check that everything's going well on the Twitch end. But how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. How are you doing, Pika? You, of course, are the first one here, but Donler, you are the first on the YouTube chat. How are you doing? And how are you doing, Donler? I hope you're doing well. All right, so let me know how everything's going right now, because I think everything should be good, because again, I have enough upload bandwidth to be able to handle 2 streams, but I am going to be double checking the streams every once in a while to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Twitch is ahead slightly, so I'm staying here. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that there would be a delay on the YouTube, but again, I will keep an eye on that. So if there's anything that do keep an eye out on the YouTube side of things for me, just in case, because I just want to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Yeah, slight delay. Okay, good. But everything is still okay on the Twitch end, because I'm just double checking that my quality is still good, that we're still running at 1080p, 60 frames per second. It looks like the same thing's going on the YouTube. Just need to make sure that everything is going well, so that way, like, my computer doesn't sound like it's blowing up at the moment. So that's a good start. So maybe like 5 seconds. Okay, I'll keep my eye on that. But yes, hello everyone, I'm Adrian, also known as the King of Dorks, and for those of you who do not know me on the YouTube space, I am a very part-time Twitch streamer where I play Pokemon challenge runs, and we laugh about it on the internet. And I do a bunch of dumb shit all the time. Like, I have done a lot of different challenge runs. I have played Pokemon Violet 3 times at this point under a challenge run. I have done Pokemon Violet without taking damage. I've done Pokemon Violet without dealing damage. And I have also just recently finished a run where I complete the game with only using the move Metronome, which will be a video that I will be creating soon enough and promoting on both YouTube Shorts and on TikTok. And I also wanted to extend an invite out to YouTube people, just in case they want to join in on the fun. I am going to be streaming only challenge runs on both YouTube and on Twitch. But if you want to join in on the Twitch side of things for like any other kind of things, make sure to follow the Twitch. That'd be a great thing. Not that anyone's here at the moment, but we're just vibing, just chilling. So for today, I am going to be doing my first ever Pokemon Violet Hardcore Nuzlocke, because I have done all sorts of other challenges for the past 2 years, almost 2 years at this point. Wow, that's crazy, of Pokemon Violet and Scarlet being out, but I have not yet done I haven't actually started a Hardcore Nuzlocke yet, so I'm going to be doing that today. Yeah, I know that you're here, Pika. I'm just like talking, establishing things, you know. But yes, thank you so much for coming by. Oh my god, yeah, I have a Twitch, you should check it out. Oh my god, Donler, you're so right. I'm not ignoring you. Like, I see you, I'm just doing my spiel, you know, because like I need to get the foundations set. So for anyone that doesn't know what a hardcore Nuzlocke is, I mean, like, what person on the planet doesn't know what a hardcore Nuzlocke is? The commands on my Twitch are spelled that wrong. Hardcore, where there are 6 rules involved. On the bots down again. Ugh, I gotta go fix that, because I'll talk about how I fixed the problem with the multi-streaming, and we'll get into that. So the Hardcore Nuzlocke is a different version of a regular Nuzlocke challenge. For the regular Nuzlocke challenge, you have 3 main rules. 1, you can only catch 1 Pokemon in the first Pokemon in each area, and Dupe's Claws is active. 2, if a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it again. And 3, if you wipe out at any point in the game, you lose there automatically, and you have to start all over from the beginning. But there are some extra rules that you can use in the Hardcore Nuzlocke sense, where Number 4, you're not allowed to use any items in battle except for held items, like we've done for our past challenge playthroughs. I played with only using held items. Your battle mode must be played as if it's in set mode, because there's no set mode in Pokemon Violet, so you just have to force yourself not to swap out after you defeat a Pokemon. You have to stay in battle and plan ahead for that. And then for rule number 6, we have a level limit that we are incurring on ourselves, where we are only allowed, the max level that our Pokemon can be is the highest level that the next boss's ace Pokemon is. So that means, for example, the first fight that we're going to be doing like later on today is the first gym against Katie, the bug gym leader, and her highest Pokemon is level 15 Teddiursa. And then when we move on to the cloth, then we are going to do just level 16, etc. And we're going to do that for every single fight in the game. And of course, you pick the first nickname theme of the run, because who knows, this might take a couple of attempts. I'm honestly pretty hopeful that this will go by smoothly on the first attempt, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And you can't override the theme, just letting you know. You can't override the theme. If you do redeem the pick the next nickname theme, that's going to be for another attempt in the future. So it's better that you wait until an attempt has failed before you pick a new theme. I'm only allowing that to be redeemed once. And if you redeem the thing and you try to replace the current theme, I will have to refund you on that. Alrighty, so how about without further ado, let's get started on this run by creating our character. I think I'm going to go with the Goyle, and we have the wonderful return of our hardcore superstar, Uwu. Our wonderful Boo. She has seen us through so many different Nuzlocke runs, and now is not any different. So we're going to create Uwu, our new friend, and I will change up the hairstyle a little bit, but I might not change up the look. I really actually like the default character's haircut now. I've come to actually really like it. I think it's really cute. I didn't like it at first, but I actually like it a lot now. But the hair color can definitely be different. For a little change for a little change, you know. I like the smoky pink. That's cute. Green, blue, lavender, violet, scarlet. I mean, we kind of have to go with violet, right? Because this is like the first violet run. I want green eyes. Well, we'll see how it looks. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, we'll go purple hair, because why not? I'm not going to make too many changes, because again, like, this is not about like changing our character. This is not like how we randomized our outfit in the previous playthrough, right? So I'm just going to make a character that looks good in my opinion. I like the default eyes, honestly. How does green look? It doesn't really match the purple. Because I want to go with the purple hair. So, like, blue or something else like that. Oh, yeah, sorry. When we did this name theme last, we didn't make it out of the first Galar mind. Yeah, true, true. And I purposely said cartoon characters this time because I'm obsessed with Has Been Hotel. All right, you're going to have to inform me on Has Been Hotel characters because I am not very well versed in that show because I've not watched it yet. Though I do intend on it in the future. Honestly, I like Hazel. And then I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to pick what looks good. All right, eyelash 3 looks good. Black or none. Is there a none option? No. I'll just make it... Yeah, I'll just make it dark brown. I'm not going to change too much. How about a beauty spot? Sure, that's cute. And freckles? Sure, that's cute. All right, good. I am ready with this one. All right, let's go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. If I think a Has Been name will fit, I'll suggest it, since I assume same as last time. Yeah, sure. Because if you want to guarantee that you get the nickname, you have to pay for it with channel points. That is the way that things are going. All right, so now that our character is made, let's begin our Violet Hardcore Nuzlocke. Oh my goodness. Oh, I remember, though. We're going to have to go through the entire intro and stuff, so that's going to be rough. We just have to sit around now. I have tons of channel points to spend. Yeah. I forget. Yeah, so it takes like 2,000 for you to for you to pick the nickname. But when you pick the nickname, it has to be within the theme. It has to be within the theme. You're not allowed to pick outside the theme. So it's not like, since the theme right now is anime characters and cartoon characters, you can't go with, like, I don't know, what's something that I can think of? Celery. Like a food item. It has to be within the theme. Well, you have to, again, it's meant to be fair. You have to pay for it with channel points, which is 5,000. If you go into the channel points redemptions, you'll see that there are 2 new options that you can pick. And one of the options is for changing the nickname theme, but we have to lose first. We have to lose. Alrighty, I'm just checking on the health of the stream. But if Donler takes it first, I'll make it a rule that you can't pick the nickname twice in a row. Like, it's not something, there's no limitation that I can put on the actual redemption, but I can at least be like, okay, not cool, bruh. Let someone else decide the nickname for once. That's where we'll go with it. Yeah, and you wouldn't do that anyway. Because you didn't do that last time, because last time it was Death that picked paleontology of all things, and that won us the Hardcore Nuzlocke, which was very funny. Alright, wait, are they going to T-pose? Let's watch very intently. Are they going to T-pose? Oh, I didn't see the T-pose. I'm sad now. That's unfortunate. Ugh. I wanted to see T-posing, but I didn't see it. I wonder if that was, like, fixed. Whatever you do, don't pick Sprigatito. It sucks in the Nuzlocke. Well, unfortunately... unfortunately for that statement, we are going to be picking Sprigatito, and I'll give you my reason why. Anyway, squeak the rubber ducky. Oh, that's the wrong... Wait, that's the right one. So for anyone on YouTube that's confused, I have a bunch of redemptions on my Twitch, and one of them is to squeak a rubber ducky for 690 points. So I have this little rubber ducky that I got from school. It's great. It's cute. Alrighty. Man, I wish we could just skip this. We're so close. We're so close to getting on the getting started. Alrighty, let's go. Yes, we got Ducky from that shield, from that Sword and Shield Nuzlocke. You're absolutely correct. That's the origin of the Ducky, or at least with the name Ducky. And it just so happened that I like we named it after we named it after Ducky from The Land Before Time, and it just so happened to line up with Rubber Ducky. Yes, Yveltal the Ducky. Oh, I miss our friend. I think Twitch is better built for specifically live streaming. I mean, I believe so as well. It's just that Twitch has been around for much longer in terms of the live streaming space, right? So, like, obviously it's better equipped. But when it came to doing stuff on YouTube, I wanted to try and expand a little bit. And if anyone wants to join on the YouTube stream, then we might meet some new friends. Names for a grass magician? Oh, I already have a name in mind. If you don't want if you want to trust in me to pick the nickname, I have one already planned. Because I think it's actually perfect. With, like, not the magician aspect of it, but just with the look. With the look of, the final evolution, I know that, I have a really good name. I have a really good name for Sprigatito. Man, it's been so long since I've been here at the very beginning of the game. It's crazy. Absolute insanity. Because this was like 6 months ago was the last time I actually played the full, like, from the beginning. It's been 6 months because the last time that I played, I was The last time that I played, I was starting my Metronome-only playthrough, which is crazy. I wonder why the mom doesn't match. I don't think it really matters because, again, like, as a teenager who's definitely very, very independent in the Pokemon universe, I'm sure she's allowed to look whatever the way she wants. And again, we put in like color contact lenses, we dye our hair, so it's like it's all up to us, really. So it doesn't really matter that our hair matches or not. Also, with the name theme, if you wanted, you could put our team into cosplay. I would have to think about it because I think I want to put a little less effort into the presentation of this Nuzlocke because, like, I think I'd rather just put the team on the screen and then it just be that. If I decided to custom Photoshop everyone again, I think that would be a bit too much work. I want to try and have this one be a little less work so I can start putting more work into editing for the Metronome playthrough, because that is going to be an editing nightmare. So anything to like dial down the work on me, I think would be for the best. I'm just going to put everyone's sprites on OBS for now. Do 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 do. I could try making the cosplays as a cosplayer myself. I mean, you could if you wanted to submit some on the Discord. I probably wouldn't put them on the layout because, again, I just want to not complicate too many things, but I can always show them off on the stream. Do 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 do. If Scar and Vile were a real world, a real free world, if we're a real open game, you would have an alternative ending where you join Team Star. I think that would have been a little too much for Game Freak to be able to handle. They already couldn't handle just doing 3 separate timelines and then having it all, like, you know, run properly. So it's like, they have limitations, and I am willing to accept those limitations, however clumsy the execution was. Totally didn't flash the con on the weekend. Very interesting. Alrighty, let's go. Do 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 do. Alrighty, so we're on our way to finally picking our first starter Pokemon. So for our choice, we're going to be picking Sprigatito. Not for any, like, stat or type reason, you know, because my thoughts on who I wanted to pick for this run were twofold. One, I didn't want to pick Fuecoco because I know how broken it is to do a Nuzlocke with, because all you need to do is just put a choice scarf on it and use Torch Song and then just call it a day. So I don't find that very enjoyable to watch or play. I'd rather there be a little bit more thought into it. And with the Quaxly line, I already did my first playthrough with Quaxly, and I also did my Damageless playthrough with Quaxly already. And I also did Fuecoco already for Pacifist. So I've already explored those 2 Pokemon pretty extensively, so I don't feel that I need to use those 2 Pokemon anymore. So to swap things up, we're going to go with Sprigatito. Also, I forgot to turn movies off. I should probably do that so we're not stuck in the school for longer, because there's like a cutscene in the school, right? How are you going to handle the encounters since you see all the Pokemon on the overworld? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Because first we have to beat Nemona, and then we need to head our way to Poco Path. We'll figure that out soon. The shorts were so short. Sprig hasn't been used, so we take Weedcat. Yeah, basically. We haven't used Sprigatito yet, so I want to experience it. I want to see if it has the power to be able to do it. To be able to beat a Nuzlocke. And honestly, I have a couple of ideas for Sprigatito, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see how they work out. Oh, little Fuecoco. Alrighty. Our beautiful little kitty cat. It is time for you to join the fold. Just don't take Sprig into the Team Star bases. Well, we'll have to see, right? Let's see what our encounters are. Because theoretically, we might not have a choice. And, of course, we can use them as bait. Bait and, like, pivoting is really valuable. So, like, if you can arrange things properly, you can get away with it pretty easily. Though, like, the only one it would feasibly be good to fight in would be the Dark one. Everyone else, not great. We'll just have to see. The Lechonk is a forced encounter. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch it. Like, there are some scenarios where you could consider that like a token, since you're forced to catch it. But I think I'm just going to knock it out, or catch it, and then just leave it like in an abandoned part of the box and not worry about it. Alright, so we're going to pick the Sprigatito, but I also want to save because I want to try and get a good nature on it. Also, is there any way that I should probably take care of this stuff now? So text speed should be fast. Sending to the boxes should be that. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Autosave is on. Show nickname is good. Skip cutscenes. We want that off. I'll turn down some of the sound effects. And the music's good. And confirm. Guess female Sprig is equal lucky. I'm not worried about it being a male or a female. I'm not particularly concerned about that. I am more concerned about its nature. So if we get an adamant nature, I am happy. Oh, autosave off. Yeah, you're probably correct on that. It's fine. Like, I haven't actually picked it yet. Yeah, because it will autosave when I pick Sprigatito, probably, right? So I should probably turn that off. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. It's just been a while since I've done something like this, you know? Like, I remember you had to also turn the autosave off in Pokemon Sword and Shield to do these kinds of things, but it's something that I haven't quite grasped yet with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's been a while since I've done anything like this. Modest Sprig is great, trust. I mean, Sprigatito, like, does it get, like, Sprigatito? Alrighty, here we go. We're good to go. So turn autosave off. Let me take a look at the moves that it gets. That would be more helpful in deciding that. Yeah, no, it only gets physical moves. What are you talking about? I mean, Magical Leaf is good, but by the time that we get to level 17 and we evolve, or like a little after 17, we're gonna get Seed Bomb, which is just infinitely better. Autosave off. There we go. I know that Sprigatito can use Energy Ball, but like that's at level 32, and by the time that we get there, it's like by the time that we get to the level 30s, we should be focused on using Flower Trick because it always crits, right? Like that's what we should be looking at. Because always critting something and having a really good attack stat, that's great. Yeah, because Sprigatito only has 110 attack. Yeah, I know it has 81 special attack, but that's, like, the difference between 30, like, the difference of 30 attack and special attack is quite massive. So it's like being able to use Energy Ball or, like, another special attacking move like Leaf Storm, it's not that significant. You know? Also, hey, Star. Hey, Stara, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming by. How are you doing? We're doing our Hardcore Nuzlocke today, and we are getting our first Pokemon. And our Pokemon is going to be anime or cartoon themed. And when I think of Meowscarada, there's only one anime character that I can think of. Even though technically this is a video game character, but it got an anime, so it technically counts. Joker. I think Joker is a really good name for this. Hey, you got a female Sprig. I mean, yeah, sure, great. It needs to also be the correct nature. But yeah, how are you doing, Star? I hope you're doing well. No one's gonna see special Meowscarada coming. Sure. Yeah, you agree with my name? Let's go. Yeah, I think Joker's perfect. What do you mean by Kaito Kid, out of curiosity, Stara? I might not know what you mean by that. Yeah, that's probably a better idea, so we don't have to do that over and over again. So it's probably, like, if I have to reset, I'll turn off automatically nickname things, and then I'll turn it back on, and change the nickname after the fact. That's probably a smart idea. Because, again, we're going for adamant nature. Because we want our baby to hit like a truck. Meowscarada seems like Kaito Kid to me. I don't know what Kaito Kid is. Wait, this character. I don't know what that... Oh, Detective Conan. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I'm still gonna go with Joker, but I like what you're putting down. Okay, nope. We want adamant. We want as good of a start as we can possibly get with this. The only problem is we have to go through the dialogue every single time after that. Pick the next nickname theme. But I think I'm just gonna have to redeem you for that right now, because, like, again, there's no point in picking the nickname theme for the future, because we haven't lost the run yet. We have to lose for you to be able to change the thing. And also, I don't think butt is going to be a very good nickname thing. Like, what are we supposed to do with that? Anyway, I'm just going to, how do I do that again? How do I refund you? I forget how to do that. It should be per Pokemon. No. Because, again, there should be a theme between all of the nicknames. It shouldn't be just a different... Like, if we're doing a different nickname theme per Pokemon, then we're just naming the Pokemon, like, regular, right? They should all be the same theme. It should be on a per run basis, is my perspective. And that's how everyone does it. And if you want to nickname the Pokemon yourself, then you have to do the other redemption, and the name has to be within the nickname theme. Those are going to be the rules, because, again, we want consistency. Wait, I said to turn off the nicknames. What the fuck? Okay, I guess I just say no here. But yes, you're okay. Just had on argument with some of your friends. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Stara. I hope that things are well with you, and I hope that things get patched up between you all. I'm doing good. I had a very busy day today, and I was really looking forward to doing this today, and it was a lot to put together because I had to get everything in line to make sure that everything ran properly for the multi-stream, but it looks like everything's running smoothly now. So I am a happy boy. So let's go. Alrighty. Guess I'm not naming anything then? Well, that's up to you. Because, again, we're trying to keep things in line with the theme. That's how we do it here. I'll let you be the judge. Anime games, so like Honkai, Genshin, do you want to count those? I don't think so. I think let's keep things a little bit more broad. So like for example, Joker does have an anime, so like that will count. But if we were to go into Genshin territory, or any other like anime styled game that I have no experience with, then I won't even know half the nicknames that we're running with, you know, because I also have to come up with some of the nicknames on my own if you guys don't decide on one. So just anime or cartoon. Yeah, exactly. And streaming early today? No, this is the usual time. I think maybe I think it's early for you, actually, because you didn't have, like, over in the UK, you guys didn't have the daylight savings time thing, right? Because you already did yours, like, a couple of months ago, I believe, right? Oh, no, you haven't experienced it yet. So you're going to eventually, but you haven't right now. So we're over here in Canada and the US, we're 1 hour ahead of time from what it used to be. So we're here an hour earlier for you guys. Yes, on the 31st. Okay, so as of the 31st, so, shit. No, fuck it. So as of the 31st, then it'll be going back to usual. So that's why it's like an hour early today. Yeah, because now it's only 10:30 for you now. Nice, because normally it's like 11:30 for you. Let's go. Let's go. Ba da 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 da. Oh yeah, so while we're resetting and whatnot, this was a stupid issue that I had to fix. So, like, last stream, we didn't get to do the multi-streaming because I didn't... for some reason, the multi-streaming wasn't working. I installed the plugin perfectly fine. I followed all the tutorials. I put everything in the right folders. Everything should have worked perfectly. But then I wasn't getting the pop-up that all the tutorials were saying to do the multiple channels for streaming stuff, right? So I was trying to figure out what was going on. So I installed and I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS. Wanted that to work. Hey, let's go. We got the adamant right off the bat. Let's go. Okay, perfect. We don't need to stick around anymore. So I uninstalled my OBS. I then reinstalled it because I already had the installer from a while ago, and then I updated it to make sure that everything was good. And then after, when it came to last week, it didn't work. So I was really confused as to why it wasn't working. And then after it didn't fix itself, so I was like, okay, let's give this another try another day. So then I uninstall it again and then reinstall it, and then the same thing didn't happen. But I was still using the same launcher that I had used like 2 years ago to try and install it. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to download the most current installer version instead of just using an updated version of my game. You know, of my OBS. That didn't work either. So then I was like, okay, I'm just going to restart my computer and see what happens. And then I restarted my computer, opened OBS, and then bam, the window popped up perfectly and everything went smoothly from there. I have no idea why it didn't work out that way, the way that I wanted to earlier, and it was very frustrating. But it's fine. It's done now, and now we have extra stuff to put on the YouTube channels and see if anyone might want to pop in sometime, especially if I start making some shorts about the Nuzlocke, you know? So what am I going to do with encounters? I'll get to that when we get to Poco Path. For now, let us destroy Nemona in the most normie way possible. My god, I haven't done this in 3 playthroughs. This is going to be so cathartic right now, because I have suffered at the hands of this lady for 3 separate playthroughs for a year and a half now, and I have not yet actually just defeated her by clicking the super effective button. This is going to feel so satisfying. Oh, it's beautiful. I get to click buttons that does something. It's not like Metronome, where I'm at the hands of Lady Fate, or I am also like having to be a pacifist, so I have to sit here for 17 turns using Will-O-Wisp on my Fuecoco. I could just click the super effective button and it does the thing. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, this feels great. I'm so happy. Alrighty. So I'll wait until we get to Poco Path, and then we'll just take care of the, yeah, I mean, sure, I got to click the super effective button in Damageless, yeah, but there was the pressure of always having to one-hit KO. Obviously, it would be nice to one-hit KO everything in a Nuzlocke as well, but like, I had to plan for that. I had to struggle with that. I had so many resets because of randomly getting damaged because I wasn't paying attention, or like my calculations were off, particularly with all the Starmobiles. So like, it's gonna be nice just not having to think too much about it, except for damage calcs. That's about it. It's gonna be the first time I do damage calcs in over a year as well, so I'm glad that it's finally going to be coming back to a sense of normalcy. It's so nice. But we are also half an hour into the 37 minutes into the stream already, so we need to get going. Do. Oh, ads just decided to run. Thank goodness for the fact that this is a boring part, so I don't need to worry about the ads rolling at the moment. Alrighty. Oh yeah, want to know something else? I was planning on using a very funny glitch to try and get infinite rare candies. So that way I wouldn't have to train my Pokemon ever, and I would only have to EV train them off stream, which would be so good because it would make the run way quicker. But unfortunately, that got patched like immediately after 1.0.0. The glitch still exists, but it can only be used on 1.0.0, which is very upsetting to me because I would have really loved to take advantage of that glitch. Because you can, like, I kid you not, this glitch gets you from 0 to 999 rare candies in 20 seconds. It's actually insane. It's a speedrun glitch that the speedrunners found for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where as soon as you get Koraidon/Miraidon, you come back here, and you just get 100 rare candies, and then you just boost your Fuecoco to max level, and then just run over the game. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. So I was hoping to take advantage of that, so that we would have access to infinite rare candies without having to mod stuff in. I'm not modding stuff in because I don't have... Well, I mean, first of all, what's the point in using our good old friend Yuzu anymore, you know? Because our friend Yuzu is dead kaput. But also, this is my regular Switch, so like I don't have a thingamaboober. Also, hello, Palafin. Hello. I don't know how long you've been waiting for me to respond to you over on the YouTube stream, but hello. How's it going? I'm sorry if I got a little delayed in saying hi to you, because I am all over the place right now trying to figure out the YouTube stream and the Twitch stream stuff because it's my first multi-stream. So if you're still there, hello, how's it going? I hope that you're doing well. I'm Adrian, and we are doing my first Violet Hardcore Nuzlocke, because I haven't done one of these in the year and a half plus that this game has been out. So I decided I wanted to do one finally, and we're going to do a couple of Nuzlockes actually, while I think of a new idea for a playthrough. Yes. Hey, Reeves, how's it going? Oh, yes, I forgot. I need to put Sprig on the layout. Here we go. There's Sprig. I already had that prepared ahead of time. But yes, how's it going, Reeves? How are you doing? I am gaming. Yeah, he can definitely manage 3 Switches and a multi-stream. Yes, definitely. I can handle so many things. You know, it would probably be a good investment of my time to figure out how to merge the 2 chats together. So that way I only have to look at it through OBS. So that way I could actually, like, you know, tell when someone's come to the stream, you know? Yes, I did get a shiny Articuno, because we did Dynamax Adventures. So I got that.
Delay check time. Donler 3, 2, 1.
Great. What's your delay? Alright, yeah. So Lechonk, we're not catching that. We're just going to defeat it, because there's no point in catching it. Because it's not random. We want everything to be random. Hashtag random. Alright, so let's figure out what our first encounter is going to be. So how we're going to be doing the encounters, absolutely hate the closing your eyes thing and walking around for 2 reasons. Because when you do that, you can kind of bias your pick. And Nimona Possible. Oh man, flashbang from the Damageless days. So, I really hate walking around and being blindfolded because you might be biased into whatever you pick because certain areas in the route have specific static Pokemon in the area. We're not going to spin a wheel exactly because it would take way too long to set up a wheel every single time to spin it for every single route in the game. But we are going to do something similar where I'm going to go over to Cerebi and look at all the encounter lists. And I am going to just assign them all a number. And then we're going to call upon our good old friend Google to pick one of those numbers. And then that is going to be our encounter for every route. That way, it'll save us a lot of time, and I don't want to have to deal with blindfolding myself and having to deal with that bias, you know? Cerebi is mostly correct. Yeah, you'd be right about that. All right, so Pokemon, Violet, Poco, Path. All right, Poco Path. What is on Poco Path? Let's see. All right, so on Poco Path, it looks like we have 6 options. We have Hoppip, we have Fletchling. I hope it's Fletchling. We have Scatterbug, we have Lechonk, we have Tarantula, and we have Palmy in that order. So we're going to go on a scale of 1 to 6, and whatever number pops up is going to be our encounter. And you guys can double check me on that stuff whenever I go to label the numbers correctly. All right. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 6. Please be 2. Please be 2.
Here's a random number. 5.
Tarantula. Okay, that would not have been my first pick, not gonna lie. But that's what the Google said. That's what the Google said. So we're going to be going for a Tarantula. Not my favorite pick. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. Frank, right. Tarantula was named Frank in our Damageless playthrough. I remember that. All right, let me catch up on the the chat. If we cannot find something, we just redo. Yeah, exactly. Brilliant. The good old Google random number. You could also pick a number and encounter that Pokemon that spawns with that number. I'm not going... Again, that could be pretty biased because you can still go in up to a particular area and, like, rig it. But then there's also the problem if there's, like, a horde of Pokemon and do all those count individually or do those all count as one? So I think doing it randomly generating the number would be good. Houndour is in the cave, so we're going to go into the cave. He spawned at the tree. I've never seen a Houndour here. All right. And just checking through everything. Alrighty, let's see. All right. Let us go and catch a Tarantula. Let me try and get off guard. Do. Bear. Okay. Now, what do we name a bug? Like, what do we name a bug? That's going to be a very interesting decision. String shot. Oh, I thought I got it by surprise. Interesting. That's not a Tarantula. That's question mark, question mark, question mark. Aw, you're so silly. You're so silly. Do. Alright, catch with my Pokeball. Go! God, it's been so long since I've heard this music. It's been so long. It's crazy. Because I haven't been here in forever. Ooh, and we learned Bite. Ooh, okay. That's a good move. I literally know nothing about Sprigatito. So this will be interesting. Ash, because Ash bugs Misty. Okay, yeah, we can name it Ash. Sure. Let's go. I mean, you redeemed it, so it works. I mean, we could also name it Misty if you want to, because it's a bug reference. I think it'd be like, would you be okay with changing it to Misty? Because again, it's a pun. It's a funny in joke about Misty. I think with Ash, it would be a little like you would have to explain why it's called Ash for the joke to make sense. So would you be okay with changing it to Misty? Let me know. We can keep it Ash if you want to. I'm not going to pressure you or anything. It's just your decision. Your decision. I'm just offering a suggestion. Oh, and in the meantime, while I wait for your answer, let me go get this on the thingamaboober. You guys scroll through all these Pokemon. So many Pokemon. All right, there we go. Tarantula. Again, not my pick, but it's a Pokemon. So we live and we learn. Oh, were you in the middle of ads out of curiosity, Pika? Because I was just talking about let me ask again. Would you be okay with swapping the name over to Misty instead? Because like it makes a little bit more sense if it would be called Misty instead of Ash. We can still go with Ash, but it's up to you. Because again, since we would be calling it Misty, it would be a funny joke about oh no, wait, no, Pika has a badge. I always forget because Pika usually has ads. I just wanted to see if there was an answer. Am I the only one without a sub? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. Don't worry. Maybe an anonymous gift subber has you covered or something. All right. For now, since Pika hasn't answered, I'll just name it Ash. And then if Pika comes by again later, or is okay with changing the nickname to Misty, then I will change it. Oh my goodness! Not an anonymous user gave a gift sub to Wind Lord Stara. I am shocked. I am clutching my pearls. Man, I was about to. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you anyway. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, Donler. That's very kind of you. As always, thank you, Donler. All right. How did that happen now? How did that happen? I don't know. I don't know at all. Crazy. I think your finger slipped. Yep, that's pretty much how it goes. Oh yeah, and also I remember mentioning this on the Discord. What's everyone's thoughts about us doing a sabotage Nuzlocke, where you guys try and sabotage me using very cheap channel point redemptions? Out of curiosity, what were your thoughts on that? Because I posted that in the Discord without much like thought. So I was wondering what your guys' idea would be on that. Whoops, my finger accidentally put in my card, lol. It's funny. I get to fuck Adrian over. Sabotage? Yeah. I think that would be very funny, because it would be a way for you guys to, like, I was thinking of a couple of ideas for different types of redemptions. Like, there's one redemption where you guys would force me to encounter a specific Pokemon. You could force me to break Dupe's Claws for one encounter. You can do a couple of other things like that. I'm not sure if that command works that way. I think you have to put in the exclamation point Discord all by itself. Miraidon is Go. Is Go from Jujutsu Kaisen? Is that the one that you're referring to? Out of curiosity. Also, Pika, did you hear what I was talking about earlier? Because you redeemed the you redeemed the name as Ash, right? Would you be okay if we swapped it over to Misty, because that would make the joke go over differently? Up to you. I named it Ash for now, but if you're okay with me swapping the name over to Misty, let me know. Oh, Go from Pokemon Journeys. Okay, I have not watched Pokemon Journeys. I know Go, but when I think of Go, I think of Jujutsu Kaisen. That's his name, right? I could be wrong. I did Ducky at the start of the stream. Oh yeah, and you also did the Ducky again. The gender is female for Tarantula. But for nicknames, we're not really going to care about what the gender is. But I mean, it fits, so it's up to you. Man, I always remember, like, it's so weird doing this the vanilla way. It's so strange because I always, like, come down here and Miraidon's not here, and then I just go up into the cave and go around the regular way anyway, and then I glitch my way through and to the other parts of the map. But I'm not doing that this run. It feels so wrong. I'm not breaking the game. It makes me sad. I miss breaking the game. Breaking the game's fun. Yeah, gender will be a factor, but it's not definitive. Yeah, exactly. How does Miraidon eat? I mean, it's probably, like, not a fully robotic Pokemon. Maybe it's, like, a regular Pokemon with, like, organic material inside. Or maybe the metal of the future is an organic material. Who knows? We'll never know. Alrighty, let me look up the cave. What is the cave called again? Pokemon Violet. What's the cave called? Oh, it just disappeared and off it went. Ooh. Inlet Grotto, thank you. And the game also just told me. Inlet Grotto. What Pokemon are here? Okay, so depending on what we roll, we'll probably have to come back. Houndour and Diglett only. There's also Yungoos, but there's also 3 other Pokemon. Well, technically there's, like, there's 2 other Pokemon. There's also Psyduck and there's also Pawniard, but we would have to come back for that. So do we just take the encounter now and just do Diglett, Yungoos, Houndour and just leave it at that? I think that would make things, pardon me, a little simpler, and we would obviously have a fuller team quicker. So I think we'll do the encounter now, because we would get Psyduck and Pawniard. Yeah, Pawniard is here, but it's probably deeper in the cave. And we probably won't have access to deeper in the cave until we get Miraidon. So it's probably for the best that we do the encounter now. Yeah, and there's also Psyduck here. So I think we'll just do 1, 2, 3, Diglett, Houndour, Yungoos, as it's listed here on the map. Yeah, I've never come down here either. I've never come back here at all. So it's so weird to think that those Pokemon exist down here. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 3.
1.
1. So we would be getting Diglett. We would be getting Diglett. Since when is there a deeper? There is a deeper. It's down here on the right side. You go deeper down there. Psyduck is in the water, but I don't think we can reach the water. See, it goes down this way. And, like, there's more stuff down here. I think. Again, I've never been back down here. But it is a thing. Now we just need to find the Diglett. Which is also not my pick for favorite encounter of this cave. I would have really liked a hound. Oh, I never knew that you could walk over here. I've never seen this before. Have you guys ever seen this? I've never known that you could just walk down here. That's a first for me. I never knew that was there because I never bothered looking to my right. All right, it's not like deeper here. It's deeper later on. All right, so that's a young goose. We're looking for a Diglett. We're looking for a Diglett. We're looking for a Diglett. We might have to come back later. Because otherwise our only encounter would be young goose, and that wouldn't be fun. Ah, Diglett! Names for Diglett. Oh, I can't walk further past here. Alright. Wait, I can't catch it! Oh, wait, never mind, I can. Phew! Diglett's gonna die so fast. Well, I mean, it's electric type coverage, right? So, by being able to use this for, like, the electric gym leader, this would actually be pretty good, having a ground type Pokemon for electric immunity. Not only that, it could also technically be useful for, Cloth. So that way it doesn't, Rock Tomb you. Though it is, again, pretty weak. Alrighty, so what do we name a Doug Trio, eventually? Because it's got 3 heads. Are there any, like, 3-headed cartoon characters? Or anime characters? Is it female? It's male. It's male. Though, again, we don't need to distinguish by gender. We can name it whatever the hell we want. I think it will Rock Tomb because speed control. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Also, just checking up on the YouTube stream. Also, hello, anyone that's on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Feel free to chat in the chat if you want to. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm just getting organized. I have so many screens open right now. Zia is very femme. What's Zia? The anime? There's a lot of those, Jesus Christ. There's like 3 or 4 of them that I'm looking at that are named Zia. That's an interesting name for sure. I don't know what we would do with that. Well, how about we look for like something related to ground type? How about that? So like, what's a character that has a lot to do with the ground? Ooh, we could call it the Underminer from The Incredibles. We could do that. I mean, that would technically count. I mean, like, it isn't a cartoon, but I mean, it's still animation. But then when do we draw the line? But I mean, that would be a cool name. The Underminer. Or the Boulder. No, the Boulder. If we do have, if we ever want to have the Boulder on the team, that name is specifically reserved for Colossal, because that is my name for Colossal. I love Colossal so much, so it gets a dedicated nickname for that. Yeah. So any ideas? If not, I'll probably just call it the Underminer, because I can't think of anyone else. Like, what's a 3-headed anime or cartoon character? I really can't think of any. It's been a long time since I've watched anime. And cartoons for that matter. Any nickname theme yet? The nickname theme is cartoon or anime characters. Anime or cartoon characters. That's the theme. I should probably set up a command for that. So that way everyone knows what the theme is. So I'm trying to think. What goes in line with, like, either a ground type theme or a 3-headed meme, a 3-headed thing. Are there any other main characters who are earthbenders? Well, we could go with Bolin. We can go with Pipsqueak. No, wait, Pipsqueak's not an earthbender. No, Pipsqueak's not an earthbender. And the hippo wouldn't work. Ooh, if you have a Ben 10 idea, that sounds great. The only 3-headed thing I know is Cerberus. Yeah. But I think that's a bit too, like, outside the theme of a cartoon character theme. We are taking too long for something that will probably just die. I want to save Toph for a bat or that. Gotcha. All right, how about just for simplicity, I'll just call it the Underminer. From the Incredibles. I'll count that as a cartoon. Because, I mean, it's similar. Like, just like either 2D or 3D animation, I'll count those as like a cartoon show. Make our lives easier. The Underminer! I also haven't watched the second movie. Is Steve a particular reference to a cartoon show or anything? Because I wouldn't know. Steve is a very generic name. And even if we're talking about, like, Minecraft Steve, that's a video game thing, not an anime or cartoon character name, you know? Steve from Blue's Clues. Ah, gotcha. Well, we already named it the Underminer, so it's fine. I've not even seen the first movie. Oh, the first movie's so good. I haven't seen the second movie myself. But it's like, I mean, you, Donler, I know you would be head over heels for... Can you move? All right. You would be head over heels for Mrs. Incredible. Like, I have no doubts in my mind about that. None. Period. Alrighty. Oh no! It's a Houndoom! We're about to lose the Nuzlocke because we can't beat a Houndoom! Oh no, we're about to lose. I've seen the main family. I mean, like, in the movie. Alright, let me also get Diglett on the screen. Adrian just win. I mean, hey, I've done that before. Diglett dig, Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. There we go, Diglett's on the screen. Alrighty, and let me just move it over so it's centered. Let me move over the other one so it's centered. And then finally, let's do... Growl killed! You missed it. Yes, I was adjusting my layout, and we just managed to kill with a single growl. Yeah, we're just that epic. Oh yeah, I know that the Houndoom's scripted. I know. I was just being sarcastic. I was like, oh no, we're going to lose our whole team to a level 40 Houndoom. Whatever are we to do? Sorry, I did not expect her to go, what the hell was that? It's been so long since I've seen the beginning of the game, and I'm not even usually paying attention. She just goes, when there's just complete silence, not even any music in the background, it's just complete silence. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. It's nice to be back at the beginning of the game. It's nice. I've missed this tomfoolery. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, I should probably move my... Yeah, I should probably move my Twitch analytics over here. Well, not analytics, but my stream health. I should probably move it over a bit more so I can see the chat a little better. All right, there we go. Oh, I should move this a little bit. Okay, we're almost there. Almost good. Okay, good. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go see how we're gonna defeat our good old friend Arvin. His level 5 Squavet. Oh yeah, another thing I was thinking of for like the sabotage run, because you brought up the rules. I need to reset my bot, obviously. But I was also thinking like you could force me to use certain items for the sabotage run. So like you could put me, you can make me use a, you can make me use a sticky barb or whatever the poison version of leftovers is. You could force me to use that, which is very funny. All right, I don't think I'm gonna need Ash for the fight. Yeah, we're good to go. How is it different from a regular Nuzlocke? So a regular Nuzlocke is only the first 3 rules. The second half is the hardcore mode. Gonna make you hold a potion. Yeah, exactly. Testing if Adrian cares about YouTube. I have the YouTube thing over on the side. I'm just checking every once in a while. Because again, like, I am focused right now to try to get through this. Alrighty. The next area is going to be chock full of encounters, so that's going to be very interesting, to say the least. And I also need to double check to see if there are any, like, sub-areas. I don't think there are sub-areas in the game, but you always gotta double check, because if there's ever, like, a sub-area within the area, I'm going to count those separately. All Nuzlockes I've ever seen have those rules, so you've always seen Hardcore Nuzlocke. That's basically it. You've always seen Hardcore Nuzlocke. Yeah, and you can make me hold a TM. That'd be pretty funny. Or Master Ball. I mean, I don't get a Master Ball until the post-game, right? I don't get a Master Ball before then. So it's not like you can actually make me hold a Master Ball. I'm gonna make you have a Dedenne holding a big nugget. Is Dedenne in this game? I don't think Dedenne is in the game, right? Like, remember, this would be a vanilla run, so not like randomized or anything. It is? I don't remember where it is. I really don't remember where Dedenne is in this game. There's a lot of this game I need to catch up on. Alright, Sprigatito. I mean, Joker. And then I can just, like, insert the "Hey, Joker" sound effect by Medley. I think I follow you, now that you reminded me. Outside Medley or the Fairy Star base. I don't recall the Fairy Star base, but the Medley rings a bell. Alright, Joker, use Leafage. Wow, that did not do a lot. Okay, it's fine. We win. We win these easy. The Team Star base that only uses milk tanks. Imagine that. Drink milk. No, it's like all the, like, the cursed Pokemon fusions with Miltank. I really should get back to Pokemon fusions at some point for, like, a casual playthrough. But it's like all the cursed fusions with Miltank, and they're just all having to do with the Miltank udders. Fun fact. Bouncy, bouncy, ooh, such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy. Do 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 do. Yeah, I need to get Dork Spot back online so that way, like, the YouTube side of things can actually see what your commands do. So I'm not just randomly saying bouncy bouncy, ooh, such a good time, bouncy bouncy, with no context. It's not that Dork Spot is stinky. It's that, like, literally I had to uninstall and reinstall OBS 3 times, and so that probably disabled the Dork Spot, so I need to put it back in. That's not Dork Spot's fault. That's my and the plugin's fault to try multi-stream. I have to go up to the roof. I remember this. Yeah, because you're not able to fly until you get off the roof, right? Yeah, because you're not allowed to fly yet. I'm not gonna, it would probably just say, you're not allowed to fly yet, but after this, you're allowed to fly. So which objective am I doing first? What do you mean by, objective? Are you talking about, like, how I'm going to fight things? Like, all the gyms and stuff? Everything is in level order. Everything. Just like I've done with all my other playthroughs of this game. Everything's going to be in level order. So that means I'm going to do the first gym, then I'm going to do the first Titan, then I'm going to do the second gym, then the second Titan, then the first Team Star base, etc, etc. Everything's going to be in level order because the level limit is going to follow that. Bum ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 Can you explain in Fortnite terms? Oh, God. I haven't touched Fortnite in, like, 3 months. So you see, for every single time that I go into a boss battle, I'm going to crank 90s. I'm going to edge peek. I am going to use my impulse grenades. No, they're not impulse grenades. What are they called again? They're not impulse grenades. Shockwave grenades. I'm going to use my shockwave grenades to break into the enemy's box. It's been a long time since I played Fortnite. And I know that the new season's out or anything, but it's not very interesting to me. Alright, so now we're in Province 1 of the Southern Province. Are you going to take the medallions? Oh my god. No, that's the funny thing, because all of the badges in this game are kind of like medallions, actually. Alright, so Southern Province. Whoa. Scarlet and Violet. Alright, I'm gonna have to research it up. Okay. Southern Province. South Province area. Wow. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? How is this possible? How many Pokemon are there here? No, this is not possible. What the hell? This can't be adding... This adds literally every single encounter that's in Province Area 1, and there's like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 6 by Adrian. 6 by Adrian. I saw Adrian on the side. I'm so narcissistic. 6 by 12. Jesus Christ. So how do I do this? So if you go to Cerebi.net, here, look at this. Here, look at this. I'll put this in both the YouTube chat. And I'll put this in the Twitch chat, and you'll see my dilemma here, with my, idea now. There's too many Pokemon here. What do I do? Because the thing is, I can only count Area 1 for what's, like, I can get right now. Pardon me. I can only get... Let me rotate the map properly. So I can only get what's currently available to me. Alright, first of all, how about we... How about we go to Los Platos first? Because I just want to see if the area breaks down into smaller chunks. I don't think it does. But we might as well check. So, like, I guess I just need to roll the dice and see what Pokemon I get. And then only factor the Pokemon in if it's available to me down here on the lower level. Because I'm not going to be able to physically catch anything that, like, if I were to, like, shuffle my way up the cliff, I would be too low level to be able to catch anything that's up on the cliff. Because I could do that, but it would be ill-advised, because we wouldn't be able to damage the Pokemon very well, and we would probably die. So I guess the best case scenario for us is to just roll the dice on the number, and hope that we get a Pokemon that's within the area that we can catch. So, like, for example, Misdreavus doesn't show up down here, Masquerain doesn't show up down here, Bagon doesn't show up down here, Combee doesn't show up down here, I don't think Pachirisu spawns down here. If we get Happiny, I will cry. I'm not sure about Mankey. I think Mankey is on the upper rim. There's a bunch of Pokemon here that don't spawn down here at the bottom. So let me heal up. Let me just go up past Los Platos, and we'll see. Bum, 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 bum. Oh god, I would not be able to deal with a Bounce Suite right now. Pachirisu does show up? Where? Where does Pachirisu show up in this area? In the trees? Interesting. Alright, so I just want to double check. It's all still Southern Province Area 1 if I go past here. Okay, this is all still the Southern Province. Alright. Time to get on our good friend Google. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 by 12 is 72 minus 2. That's 70 encounters. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 70. We're going to have to count this, by the way.
Here's a random number, 33.
33, okay. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 1, 2, 3. Does Rufflet spawn down here? I would take a Rufflet, but I don't think it spawns down here. Does Rufflet spawn down here? Let me know. Otherwise, we're going to have to re-roll. What's 33? 33 is Rufflet. If you're referring to if you look at the link that I sent in chat, you can count it yourself. But Rufflet is 33. It doesn't spawn down here. It does not. Okay, no Rufflet. Reroll. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 70.
68.
60. Ah, one short of perfection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait, 70. Flittle doesn't spawn down here either. Me not Googling what Rufflet is. Flittle is the option here. Flittle does not spawn down here either. God, this is going to be awful. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 70.
Here's a random number, 25.
25. Combi. Oh, no. I hope that Combi doesn't spawn down here. Combi doesn't spawn down here, right? Because if I remember correctly, Combi spawns on the upper rim as well. Let me know. I don't know if Combi spawns down here. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I think it does. Ooh, that's going to be rough. I think I know where it is. It's over on the left, right? It's over this way? No, it doesn't? Because I swear that I have seen a Combi down here before. I swear. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Alright, I have 2 nopes. Any more nopes? It does? Alright, where? Am I going in the right direction? Cerebi says it does, kinda. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to look around and hope that we find a female one. Does Bug Gym Leader count as South Province 1? I don't think it does. On the hill before the bridge? On the hill before... Oh, that's above the cave. That's the flower patch above the cave, right? It has a thing right on the town. Alright, we're gonna have to go looking around. Do we have to do a fucking wild goose chase just to get a fucking bee? Ugh. And these aren't encounterable Pokemon, right? Yeah, okay, so we don't get a freebie with the Lost Platos. What's wrong with male bees? We want to be able to at least evolve it into a Vespiquen. My goodness. We want it to be at least some kind of useful. Ah, Igglybuff. My beautiful baby. Maybe we'll see you later. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, so if anyone can get an exact pinpoint on where it is, I would greatly appreciate it. Because again, I thought it was up by the right side of the Mesagoza door, but I might be wrong. If it's above the town, like where the exit point is for the cave, we can't reach that. From the Pokemon Center, the hill up. So that way? Don't worry. We'll have to walk a long way anyway, so you can guide me as I go along. Because I have to walk so slow. Adrian Claus, you get Iggly buff. Nah. Combee, where are you, Combee? Also keeping an eye out for shinies. If we get a shiny, that's shiny claws, meaning we're allowed to get it no matter what. I'm honestly kind of praying for one. Alright, well, I might as well get all these free items and whatnot, but nothing is here. I just want this goddamn... Ooh, Metal Claw. That should be pretty good on Pokemon. On the right? Okay. I know exactly what you're going to say, Donler. Oh, you said Dedenne. I thought that you were going to say Sunkern. That took me by surprise. On the right, you got one there before. Okay. What if the Iggly buff was shiny? It probably isn't. Santa Claus get the heaviest Pokemon in the game. That's so rude. Oh, look, I didn't know Sunkern actually spawned down here. This is so rough without a ride. I just want to find a bee. The thing is, I know that down here, like, they're a really rare encounter, right? Or are they common? Because I know that there's a flower patch up there. I know there's a flower patch up there where there is one. But, I would feel wrong. I say reroll. I'm still going to take a look. I'm just covering my bases. Alright. I'm just going to check over here by the Protect TM, and then we'll reroll. Because I might as well get the Protect TM, because it's a really good TM. Because I can get the leftovers early on, and then I have access to Protect no matter what. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Does Miraidon enjoy being ridden on? I mean, I don't think anything really enjoys being ridden on. I know where you're going with it. Okay. Man, I cannot wait until we beat Cloth. Walking around sucks. I miss my bicycle. Bicycle. People ask me what my sexuality is, and I say I'm bicycle. Alrighty, yep, I'm going to just, yeah, I'm just gonna swap now. Also, are you heading out, Stara? Are you heading out? Because if you are, I hope that you have a wonderful night. Alright. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 70.
Here's a random number, 32.
32? Isn't that the... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2... Oh, it's a Deerling! Alright, we finally have a Pokemon, folks. Also, not a very ideal Pokemon. Yeah, you need your sleep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I hope that you have good sleep. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Alright, we're getting a Deerling. Not my favorite pick. But... if we're able to keep the Deerling and the Diglett alive, Wochin counts, right? Sure. No, even in Nuzlocks, I don't count legendaries unless it's a randomized Nuzlocke. I don't count legendaries as encounters. I usually keep those as a freebie. So, like, I use them as a token encounter. So yeah. Deerling, not my choice of Pokemon, I would say, but... I mean, it's something. Yeah, I have 2 grass types. I wouldn't say that they're ass or anything. I think that, like, they're very situational. Because I can automatically think of one situation where a Deerling combined with our Diglett would actually be very helpful. You'll see. You'll see. You'll all see. Yeah, grass is also immune to powder moves, so that'll make the grass gym a little easier. That's for sure. Like, Deerling would actually be pretty decent against Brassius, potentially. Alright, Deerling, I know that Deerling spawned here, like, right where I'm standing. Where are you? Where are you? Deerling. Deerling, my darling. Where are you? Yeah, and Spy Ops can learn hazards, but again, you have to get to level 20 first, which is a hard ask because usually Bug-type Pokemon level up very quickly, but Spy Ops, actually, I don't know whether, I think it's level 15, actually, not 20. But it takes forever for Tarantula to get XP. It takes forever for it to get XP, so it might be a while before we even get to do that. But yeah, so honestly, I'll take a Deerling. I'll take it, because there's one particular fight in the game that's absolutely terrifying. But if you have a Deerling, it actually makes it a little easier. But we need it to spawn first. And I know for a fact that there are 2 here. There are 2 here. Isn't it 18? I don't know. I don't know. Where is the goddamn Deerling? Where is it? I know that it spawns here. Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? There's supposed to be, like, 2 static Deerling right there. I think they spawn near the Wo-Chien Shrine. Alright. Off on another adventure! Town reset? Sure, we'll go do that. We'll go do that. Sure, why not? Because again, I know for a fact they spawn here. I know for a fact about that. Yeah, Diglett and Deerling combo, not that bad. Not bad. But it's only for a fight that's later on. They won't be particularly useful at the moment, especially if one of them dies. Come on! Why do you keep taking up all the spawns? Come on. That's actually a part of their origin story, Pika. That's a part of the Treasures of Ruins origin, because basically what it's establishing is that there was a trading route going from Europe all the way to Eastern Asia. I believe it was called Silk Road, and often you would have a lot of Chinese goods and Japanese goods and just like Asian goods in general heading into I'll just head over to the Wo-Chien thing, heading into Europe. And so there's this merchant that comes from the Eastern Asia, and they bring with them 4 great treasures. And because the king was so adamant on collecting all of the treasure and being a very incredibly wealthy and powerful person, he was taken in by these cursed treasures that the merchant brought in, and it just brought a curse upon the country, or like the region of Paldea, and so they had to seal them away. So yeah, that's a very quick TLDR about why they're called Chinese names. There, you can definitely look at one YouTube channel I 100% recommend. Is called, let me type it in the chat, Loxton and Noggin. Loxton and Noggin. They are, he has a lore, kind of a Pokemon lore channel where he goes over a lot of Pokemon origins, like their design origins, and goes into the history of the games, like the actual like in-game history, and he explains that much better than I could. So you should check that out. Also, I would have really loved a Flamigo, not gonna lie. I would have loved a Flamigo. I've never used a Flamigo before. But c'est la vie, we did not get access to a Flamigo, friend. Are all the ruins around the world meant to be remnants of the ruined kingdom? I think they're meant to be ruins of the kingdoms that used to be there. So like Paldea was actually split into 4 different countries, hence all of the different provinces. All the different provinces were actually separate countries. And so eventually they all united into the one kingdom of Paldea. But for the longest time, they were all separate from each other. And then they eventually united. I don't know under whom or why the Paldean Empire was established. It's called the Empire. Yeah, the Paldean Empire. I don't know what the motivation was behind it, but that's what happened. Deerling, I know that you spawn here. Deerling! Ooh, Psybeam. That's actually pretty good. Hey, look, it's a Happiny. Deerling! Deerling! I'm losing my mind. I know that you spawn here. Come on, man. At the very least, I can fly back to the other place, but it's taking so long. I just want to find a fucking deer. Is that too much to ask? Happiny is my friend. Happiny is not my friend. I mean, technically it would be more my friend now than ever, because like it would actually be able to use his proper moveset. But again, I'm looking for a deer right now, because I know that it spawns in this area. I know that it spawns here. And it's just not showing up. Alright, I think I'm going to fly back. I'll check this way, like, around the ruins. Because I'm already here, so I might as well grab any items that are around here as well. Chansey is your idol. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Confuse Ray. Okay, that's a good TM. That's a very good TM. See, like, all these ghosts are showing up in the middle of the day. What the fuck is up with that? What's with all these ghosts? All these ghosts. Have I tried punting it? That'd be funny. Also, I'm going to keep my eye on these Gimme Ghoul coins because I might be able to get a Gimme Ghoul as an encounter. And if I get a Gimme Ghoul as an encounter, that means we get access to Gimme Ghoul, which is very good. Alright, I'm just going to grab this item and I'm just going to warp back. Go to what hill? This hill? Like this one that I'm looking at? What hill? Point me in the right direction. Like this hill? This one? This big one? I'll walk towards it for now. On the right? Over there? Or was this the right? I just want this fucking deer! Where's the deer? By the ruins? Oh, we've already been up there. We've already been up there. We literally just made an entire loop all the way around it and didn't find the deerling. Yeah, I know, right? It's a pain. It's a pain that we can't. Is there a restaurant that gives you encounter power grass? That is a good point. We could just come back. We just beat Nemona really quickly and then come back. And then get our deerling after that. That would probably be more productive. Probably not a normal Sammy, because there's too many normal types around. And it would just flood the area with normal types. I'll still check now that we've reset the area. I'll check to see if there are 2 deerlings up here, because again, there's normally 2 static deerlings up here. And if not, we'll just go fight Nemona. Y'all taking up my deerling spawn. What the fuck is this? Alright, we're just gonna go fight Nemona. I'm done. I'm done looking for this fucker. We'll just go in with 3. Oh, and the funny thing is, Diglett actually wins, actually, against her, let's see, what moves do you have? Diglett just wins against her. Ooh, it has plus speed, too. This is a speedy Diglett. Diglett just wins against her Palmy because we're ground type. And Palmy only has Thundershock, so I don't need to risk Sprigatito's life. No, we don't even need to worry about Sand Attack, because Palmy only has Thundershock. It's fantastic. So that means if you get a Wooper, or like a Paldean Wooper, or you get Diglett, or just anything like that, Palmy is a non-issue. It's great. We're not fighting a Fuecoco. We're fighting a... oh, look, there is a Pachirisu here. We're fighting the duck. And with that, we can just use Sprig. No worries, no worries. Alrighty, all this fucking walking around for no reason. Actually, just to... Oh, wait. No. Stop. I was thinking, murder. There we go. I just want to murder this thing really quickly for XP. Leafage! Because this will give us a good amount of XP. Leafage! Goodbye. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, nice. That was a very good amount of XP. We needed that. Underminer learned Growl. Perfect. I mean, not the Growl part, but the XP part. That was good. Do. Yeah, I know. It's not the most fun that the rivals, like, pick whatever Pokemon that you're better against. But to me, it's whatever. Like, it's what they decide to do. So it's like, I'm not going to fight it or anything. It's just the way that it is. Alright, let's fight Nimona, shall we? We'll destroy her with the power of a cat and a little, mole creature? No, it's not a mole. Is it a mole? I mean, I called it the Underminer, so it's kind of a mole. What is even Diglett? What even is Diglett? Oh, I know what Diglett is. Diglett is one of those, like, machines at, like a Chuck E. Cheese or, like, another one of those, like, arcades where you hit, like, the head, with a mallet. It is a mole. Okay, it is a mole. Okay. It's called the Mole Pokemon. Exactly what it says on the tin. Alright, sure thing. Let's battle. We're going to destroy you, and it's going to be satisfying. Do. Alrighty, poor ducky. You shall perish. Ba-ba-da. There is one thing you should consider, Pika, when it comes to those kinds of things where, like, they try and make games easier. As someone who is in a design course, like, in university, one of the biggest things that a lot of modern games are trying to do, where they target children, is increase accessibility. So a lot of kids who, like, have disabilities or aren't able to read properly or something like that, or, like, they don't have, like, good motor functions or anything. Oh, whoops, I can't swap. Guys, stay put. They need some way of being able to access modern video games for kids their age, right? So the best way that you can do that is to make things a little easier for kids to pick up on. So, like, with all the indicators of, like, super effective damage or not effective damage, it's so, like, a kid doesn't need to look at a type chart and be completely confused, right? They're able to get into the action and play the game. So if they want kids to have more access to this game, they decided to change the way that the game is made. So, like, again, it's meant to be an accessibility thing. It's a turn-based RPG. It's not that hard to understand. I mean, it depends. It depends. Like, some kids might not be able to understand that concept. Remember, this is a game for kids. Like my community is full of teenagers plus. Like, it's not a design choice that's meant for us. It's a design choice meant for the people who, like previous Pokemon games would just be completely inaccessible to them. It's like if you give a child who has a disability one of the older games, they probably wouldn't be able to grasp it, right? But if you give them a current Pokemon game, then the changes that they made to make the game more accessible would allow them to actually play the game, you know? That's the way I see it, as someone who is, like, who's taking a degree in design. Oh, that's just annoying. Well, as long as we're out of here in 15 turns, so that way this thing doesn't struggle on me, we'll be good to go. Because, again, this thing only has Thunder Shocks. It'll be really easy. I do not have a turbo controller. I do not. I still have... These joysticks are the only controller for the Switch I've ever owned. I have never touched a Pro controller. I used to have my OG joysticks for my Switch because it was like part of the OG Switch, but there was just so much drift on it. It was awful. So when I first started streaming, the drift made it impossible for me to play sometimes. So what I did instead was I bought these Legend of Zelda joysticks when I was playing Breath of the Wild on stream. Because I loved the game so much when I was playing it that I decided, screw it, I'm going to purchase these Joy-Cons. And they're perfect. They're two of my favorite colors, purple and blue. Like, I mean, sure, it is annoying sometimes when it comes to challenge runs and whatnot, but me personally, from my perspective of things, I am willing to make that kind of sacrifice, you know? Because, like, I feel that my needs are not as important as the needs of people with people who have disabilities, for example. Like, I am all about inclusivity. Also coming from an LGBTQ person, right? Like, I am all about inclusivity. So it's the same thing when it comes to accessibility in video games or books or anything for that matter. There's a little treat with the Switch there. Okay. I've never gone back to my room, so Hone Claws. That's a good move. That's a good move. Increasing both attack and accuracy. That would be pretty good, not gonna lie. I think I'll keep that over Tail Whip. Alrighty. But yeah, sure, I'll go check that. Alright, Pokemon Trainer Nemona has been defeated. Now we need to go through a whole half-hour section of the school. The school! Oh no, actually first we need to do 2 fights. Then it's the school. Thank you for the revives, friend. Not that I need any of those. That is just nothing but money in the bank. Alright. But yeah, so I almost made a major misplay. I almost forgot to not switch my Pokemon, so I have to be very vigilant about that. I have to be very vigilant not to swap out. I mean, I don't know. I've never gone to my room afterwards, so I can just go check. But I'll get it after I get Murite on. Do 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 do. Why doesn't this count as a movie? You know, like it's literally like camera panning all over the place. It's just I want out, please. I want to go get my deer. Yes, we finally made it. Let's go. We made it. Oh my god. I just want this grass-type Pokemon, please. Oh wait, now that I think about it, if it's level 15 for Tarantula... Let me check. Let me double check. Ooh, it is level 15. That means we can get a Spidops immediately. That's actually a really good pickup for the Bug Gym. That's a really good pickup. Because this thing has 92 defense going up against a Teddy Ursa. That's actually pretty sweet. And what's Silk Trap again? Protects the user and lowers the opponent's speed on contact. That's a great move for a Nuzlocke. Lower the opponent's speed just by protecting. That's really good. We get access to Bug Bite right away. That's also really good. We won't have access to hazards until later on because we need to go pick up those TMs. But we can definitely consider that for the future. Yeah, actually, no. I'm kind of on board with Spy Ops right now. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of on board. We just need to... I am God. I am God of this, whatever this boyfriend-girlfriend thing is right now. I am Thanos snapping them out of the universe just by walking back and forth. Do you guys see this? Oh my God, what the fuck is this? And it's only while I'm moving too. So like if I stop moving here, the girl's alive. But then if I stop here, they're both alive. But then when I move, they're both blinking in and out of existence. Oh, that's so funny. I love it. I love it. I love that I could just kill like these two friends or like whatever, a couple or something. I could just snap them out of existence with my very body. Oh, I love it. That's so funny. Yeah, I know the draw distance is ass, but again, like, they're working with the Switch hardware. It's not very good. So hopefully when we get whatever the next console is, these games will run better, because apparently they're backwards compatible. So maybe the newer console will be able to actually handle the draw distance, but that will have to depend on if this game is actually able to like run on the newer hardware. So like the programming of this is able to apply to the hardware of the new thing, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you have backwards compatible games, they don't take advantage of the newer console's capabilities. So hopefully this game will be able to take advantage of the new console, but we'll only know that until next year. All right, I'll have to get a refill on my water soon. All right, we're gonna make you go away. Da ba da da ba 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 ba. No, it's not that. It's sorry, I need to double check something really quickly. What happened there? Did the camera freak out? I need to see this. What happened here? Something looked weird about the camera. I could be wrong. She's looking away from us! And then she turns around! Is that something that's supposed to happen? Is that how it usually is? Or did the game forget to turn her around? That's so funny! Oh, I love that! That was fantastic! Oh my god, that was great. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I think she's supposed to do the star thing in front of you, but she did it with her back turned. How am I discovering some of the weirdest, like, glitchiness things about this? That's so funny. I love this game. I really, truly do love this game. Like, no matter how much I make fun of it, or how much, no matter how much I make fun of it, or how much, like, I pick out all the glitchiness things, I really do love this game. That's what Pacifist and the whole, like, Pal World drama really made me realize. I really do love this game. I really love this game. Especially in comparison to Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet. Especially in comparison to Pokemon Sword and Shield, I adamantly do not like that game. Like, I don't dislike it. Like, it's not the worst thing that's ever come out of Pokemon, that's for sure. But I don't enjoy it as much as this game, because The story is very weird. It's very choppy. The routes are a little uninspiring, though it is very pretty. It is very pretty. The wild areas suck. We'll get that out of the way. And I don't like Dynamaxing. So there's a lot of things I don't like about Sword and Shield, though I have done a couple of challenge playthroughs of that game. I actually, on my own, I beat that game while only using a Sobble, which was a lot of fun. And by the end of it, my Sobble was like level 75. It wasn't even like over leveled or level 85 or 100. It was great. All right, just for the sake of brevity, let's destroy you. I don't really like Dynamaxing because I feel that like any kind of mechanic that boosts your stats, I feel that goes a little too far in terms of like making your Pokemon super powerful, because boosts are way more powerful than like a terrestrialized like extra boost, right? Because obviously you get the 50% boost from the stab from the Terra thing, but getting boosts and being able to stack those boosts is way more broken and way more annoying to deal with. It's kind of like how people were annoyed by like the effects of Z moves, even though I thought that Z moves were funny because there were just so many different things that you could do with Z moves. Dynamaxing, there's usually just one way, or the highway. It's like you do max airstream, or you do max ground, or you do max steel, and you just set up constantly. And then that's about it. It's a bit, in my opinion, it's a bit brain dead. I like Mega Evolution. I like Mega Evolution. I'm not a Mega Evolution hater. Because again, like, it's just you transform the Pokemon into something new. That's pretty damn cool. And we're going to be getting Mega Evolution back in Legends Z to A. So that's going to be interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they do with that, because they might introduce some new Megas. Like, people are speculating that whatever starters that they pick for the new game, they're going to have new Mega Evolutions, which honestly kind of makes sense, because they did that with the Hisuian forms for Legends Arceus. That makes sense to me. I'd be cool with a new Mega Evolution or two. Or 3. It would be 3 if it were at least the starters. Dun, 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 dun. And also when it came to like Gigantamaxing, there's only some of the designs that are actually cool. Like, say, let's take a look at like Charizard. Oh boy, G-Max Charizard is just bigger Charizard. Great. Blastoise is just bigger Blastoise. I need to save immediately. I haven't saved yet, and that froze, and I was terrified for my life. Because that means I would have had to redo everything that I just did. Okay. Careful. He had bigger cannons. Is that all? And, like, you also have, like, Dreadnought. Dreadnought is just bigger Gigantamax Dreadnought is just bigger Dreadnought. I will admit, Gigantamax Butterfree was interesting because it looked like Mothra. Like, at least it was a reference to something. Like, if anything, like... And Cinderace was a little weird because, like, it just had a big ball where all its Gigantamax energy went to. Monkey was just regular-sized monkey with a big drum set. I do like Inteleon because it's a sniper tower. That's pretty cool. What other ones can I think of off the top of my head? What are some that I'm forgetting? And Orbeetle is just bigger Orbeetle. I say I have to, people are going to probably criticize me for this because it's just, oh, it's just the same thing, only different. I believe there's a hole that you can go down. Like where we caught the Diglett, there's like a hole that you can go down. I believe. Again, I could be wrong, but, because again, I haven't been down there at all. I just thought, oh wait, there's gotta be more stuff down there, and like I saw a hole that went down. I don't see a hole. Then I could be wrong. Let me look further. All right. Oh, wait. Also, before I do anything, save. Goddamn save. Alrighty, good. Whew. We're alive. Okay. So we're gonna go to the cafeteria. Yay, we're gonna go to the cafeteria. We're gonna go meet friends. Yay, I'm so excited for to meet friends. For like half an hour. Spam as much as I can. Because I just want to get encounters and try and beat the first gym today. It might not happen. But we'll see. Oh, look, there's a Combi. But it's not a male, it's not a female Combi. We don't want that. We don't want that shit. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let me know. Get back to me. Because, again, I could be very wrong. Because, again, I've never checked it myself. I just always assumed that there was. Because people were like, oh, there's other Pokemon in this cave. And I was like, is there? Why? Because I know there's a way to go further up. Because that's where you go for, like, my routes for the Damageless, Pacifist, and Metronome-only glitch. Oh, I think the hole you're talking about leads to a dead end. Okay, okay. Then check the water then. Check the water where I found that Pokeball earlier. Check to see if there's a Psyduck there. Because again, it says that Psyduck spawns down there. And Pawnyard. So it's like, where are they? You already checked? Was there anything there? Nothing. How in the hell are you supposed to find these things then? Like, what? Don't get me wrong. I'm happy we have a Diglett. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's like Pawnyard would have been really cool. Do 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 do. Yes, Clavel, you needed me for something. I mean, at least he's classy and he's using Premier Balls all along his pockets. His pocket cleavage. He's using Premier Balls. It's great. I will say, you are very fashionable for using my favorite Pokeball. Even though I don't own one, actually. I have 6 Pokemon plushes. Like, there's a couch that's behind me in my room. And, wait, aren't I supposed to go talk to Nemona? Yeah, I'm supposed to go talk to... No, wait, I don't need to talk to... No, I do need to talk to Nemona because that's where the champion is. I have a Pokeball, I have a Great Ball, I have an Ultra Ball, I have a Luxury Ball, I have a Quick Ball, and I have a Master Ball. Those are all the balls that I have in my room on the couch behind me, because there's like a green screen here, but then there's a big open space behind me where there's a couch. And I do not, in fact, have a Premier Ball, because nowhere sells good Premier Balls. No one. Luxury balls have more class. I do like luxury balls. They're a close second. But I feel I have more of an emotional attachment to how I use my Premier Balls. Also, I'm going to run ads again. Obviously, like, you're both subscribed, so you don't need to worry about that. But I'm going to run ads so that way we don't run into a problem later. See, now they're disabled for 24 minutes. Beautiful. Premier Balls are collector's balls. Yeah, pretty much. They're also a point of pride for me because I always catch my legendary Pokemon in Premier Balls if I can. Because it's funny. This is taking so long. I hate this portion of the game. See, if there's anything that I'm pissed off about, like, how, like, as a challenge runner, these kinds of things happen, this part is the worst part of the game. I hate going to school. It's fine for a first playthrough, but you should just be able to skip it. You know? Like, at the very beginning, you can say, hey, have you played this game before to completion? In, like, another playthrough. Because people delete their saves all the time. You can just say, have you played this game before? Yes. And then it just skips all the nonsense and just lets you move on with your life and play the game, you know? That'd be nice. But they would never do that. All right, into the director's office because we need to talk to Director Clavel. And also, sorry if I didn't see that earlier, Kirai. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the YouTube chat. I really need to merge the YouTube chats. But hello, Kirai, how's it going? As someone who has never played Sword and Shield, I find Gigantamaxing underwhelming in power compared to Mega Evolutions. That and Z moves feel underwhelming in power, but Terra seems to pick back up on that. Also, hi, YouTube recommended this stream to me. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I hope that you enjoy your stay here, and I hope that you're still here. I hope that I didn't just leave you on the side. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I just got so invested in going to school. I'm so invested in school right now. I really need to get on my game when it comes to the YouTube chat. I know that there's a way to merge the chats together. I know that for certain. And then they actually have like a little marker on the side. So like for my Twitch chat that's above me, there would be like a Twitch symbol next to it along with the subscription badge and all your other badges. And then for hello, okay, and then for the YouTube chatters, it would have the YouTube play button on there. So again, my apologies. I hope that you're still there. I feel so bad. Yeah, I need to find a way to merge the chats. Is Clavel a British gent? I don't think so. Alright, let me try this. I need to rearrange my setup so I can see the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat simultaneously, while also still maintaining my sites on OBS. I need to organize this, so that way this doesn't happen again. Because that's 2 times I could have met someone new on YouTube, and they could have stuck around to like chat and whatnot, and I missed out on that opportunity. That's my fault. Look at YouTube chat. I am now. Really, I think Turo is a very like well designed character. He's very handsome. Though Sada is also a very well designed character. Well, do remember that Scarlet and Violet are like kind of like based off of like different timelines or different like universes. So in one universe you have the male professor, and then in the other you have the female professor, right? So to me it makes sense. I like it, and it doesn't really change that much. Look in the description and click the Twitch. Did I put my Twitch down there? Did I put my Twitch down there at all? Oh, no, it is down there. Oh, I didn't know that I had these links down here. I legitimately did not see those buttons. I know that I set those up myself, but I didn't realize that they were actually there in the description. Wait, do I have to go to bed? Oh, I have to go to bed. I'm not tired, though. I just want to go get my encounter. Yes, the power of 2 chats. I really need to merge the chats together and then just look at it through OBS. That'll make my life so much easier. And again, make things more inclusive. I need to make that happen. Again, this is not the last stream that we're going to be doing on YouTube, so it's not that big of a deal right now, but it's like, we need new friends. We need new friends, man. Alrighty. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. Yeah, 2 chats is getting insane. Swapping to only Twitch. Do 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 do. Uva is actually Uvula Academy. That's funny. Oh, so just out of curiosity, who's live right now, if anyone? Ooh, B's online. I'm just keeping an eye out for whenever we end the stream, because we're obviously, like, you know me, I love my raids. To reach out to other creators and whatnot and have a good time. So I need to check that every once in a while as well. I want it on my TV too, though. I'm picky like that. Also, my capture card is almost set up. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, thank God I remembered to turn movies off. Exactly, otherwise we would have been stuck in that ceremony for so long. But yeah, let's go. Capture card setup, OBS setup, but almost set up on the capture card. Let's go. It's so weird. You know, I've had this capture card for 2.5 years, and it hasn't broken down or anything. Like, from what I've heard from a lot of people when I bought this graphics card, which is the HD60S graphics card from Elgato, that it would break down after 2 years, and I would have to replace it with a different one. But I've never had any problems with this graphics card. It's actually insane. Not sponsored, obviously, but, like, it's really cool. And there is a slight delay on it since it was like $20. Ah, gotcha, you got a cheap one. Well, there is actually, I remember when I first started with the capture card, there is a way to mitigate the delay. There is a way to mitigate it. There is a way to fix it. But I forget how. Because what happened with me was the same thing happened where I had an input delay on my controller to my OBS setup. And I was like, what the hell is happening? And I couldn't figure out why. And I believe there was an issue with the input that I put in, or like where I plugged it into my computer. And that fixed it. And then I got regular like feedback in the thingamaboober. Does Clavel put a tracking device in everyone's clothes? I don't know. Oh great, Cassiopeia, my favorite character. And not a character that makes me want to take out my remaining hair. Because I hate Starbases so much. But hey, Starbases will be so much easier now that we're allowed to go full power. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to be able to do damage calcs, and I'm going to be able to create the perfect teams so I can go in and just fuck up those Starbases. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. I do not hate her just because of the Metronome-only run. Again, you were only here for the Metronome-only run. But have you watched my Pacifist video out of curiosity? Have you watched that? If you haven't, actually wait, is this the command or is it just the YouTube command? Did I link the video or the thing? Yeah, check out that YouTube video sometime soon. That's my Pacifist playthrough, my first big, like 45-minute video. You will see why I hate the Starbases. You will see. You'll all see. Yeah, it was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Same thing with Damageless. Having to do damage calcs without knowing the stats of the Starmobiles was hard. Now, we do actually know the stats of the Starmobiles now. They're public knowledge because of the data mining. They're just not in the spreadsheet that I have of all the Pokemon stats. But now we have all the stats for the Starmobile, so it'll be easier to damage calc them. So that gave me a hard time during the Damageless playthrough, because the game had only been out for a month when I started the playthrough. Because I finished the game in less than a month. Yeah, because it came out in November. Right? Yeah, the game came out in November, and then I played the game. I finished it within a month, and it was when I actually first had my face on the stream. I finished it within a month, and then I started the Damageless playthrough in December, I believe. And then I beat it in December, before the new year, actually. I rushed through that. Am I right? Was the release date in November? And when is the Metronome video coming out? I cannot give a tentative date. I cannot give one because I don't know. I haven't even started editing it yet. Like, I have been looking through the footage to start planning out my video, but I have not even started editing yet because I have so much schoolwork to do, you know? Yeah, Scarlet and Violet came out on November 18th. So yeah, I rushed through that. That's crazy, because I finished Damageless on December 24th of 2022. That was when I finished the Damageless playthrough. And then I moved on to the Pacifist playthrough, which took me from January to August. Yeah, that's how it went, from January to August. That was longer than the Metronome one in terms of, like, length of time. I think it was because of the DLC coming out, the first DLC coming out. I think that interfered with the Pacifist playthrough for a very long time. And also the Pacifist playthrough was... It was so hard mentally to do it. It was really difficult. Okay, so... Let's go check out one of the restaurants. And see if they have a grass... sandwich. Metronome-only was definitely harder. Absolutely. But it didn't take as long because of... It didn't take as long because of, first of all, just taking a look at this. Encounter Power Fairy. Humongo Power Grass. Nope, nothing here. The footage is longer. The footage is longer, but the amount of time it took me in terms of, like how long during the year it took less time. It took 6 months for Pacifist, but 8 it took 6 months for Metronome-only, but 8 for Pacifist, because Pacifist was so hard to get through, like, mentally. Alright, where are the other restaurants around here? I don't know anything about the restaurants. I'm going to try down here. There seems to be quite a few shops over here, because we want grass encounter power. Grass, 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 grass. No grass. Your ass is grass! Come on, I want grass. Give me grass. Catching power. Teensy power? I don't want teensy power. I don't want a little itty bitty baby. I want the grass encounter power. That's XP point power. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't want XP points. No! Alright, so that's all the restaurants. This is the last one. Oh, nope. Never mind. I don't think you can buy anything. No, wait. I've never actually tried this. Let me go check again. If I ask... What kind of sandwich do I want? Grass, grass, grass. No grass. Grass! Oh, it's just recipes. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have to make our own then. Does anyone know the recipe for a grass encounter 1 sandwich? We only need encounter 1. Does anyone know offhand? Because I can't picnic while I'm here. If not, I'll look it up myself. Encounter power grass 1. 6 rice, 2 curry powder, 1 wasabi. I think. I just want encounter power 1. Encounter power 2, encounter power 2, encounter power 2. I don't want any of these high class ones. Give me a level 1. 1 red onion and 2 olive oil. Oh, look at that. You just gave that to me, Reeves. Thank you. Okay. Are those DLC items? Are they? Let's go check. I don't remember there being any DLC exclusive items. I thought that olive oil was just available. Same thing with red onions. The wasabi and rice are. Interesting. Interesting. I can't talk to this one. Wait, is this one a restaurant too? Or did I already go in here? Oh, no. This one has everything. So those aren't red onions. See, olive oil's here, but not red onions. We have just regular onions. See, I got ahead of you this time, Reeves. Are there any other better recipes that we can use? Yeah, but Cortando is so, like, oh, no, wait. Yeah, we could go to Cortando. And at the same time, we could go get our new encounter while we're at it. That's something we can do. Just double checking. Okay, we're healed up. I know that there's a rare candy around here somewhere. Oh, wait. This is another restaurant, right? Grass power? Grass? 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 No. Fuck you. Well, fuck you too. Aha! I have a brain. And you know what I also have a brain for? Skip. Skip. You can't make me do cutscenes with Nimona or Arvin. I'll just go around you. Screw you. Olive oil, salt, cloth stick, tomato, and lettuce. And there's the shaved ice stand, but you have no idea where that is. Fair enough. Alright, so how about we just go up to the Pokemon Center and have a supply point, and then we'll go check that recipe. Maybe there's a restaurant in the middle of Mezcosa. I don't want to check every single restaurant. Let's just go get the, don't forget to purchase your deerling. I know, I'm going to get the deerling. I'm just going to go get this. I'm going to get this. Now we have this Pokemon Center because we talked to the lady. And we can still fly here, right? Do we have to use the Pokemon Center to be able to fly here? We should just be able to do it by talking to her, but I didn't get the fly symbol on it. Bum ba ba bum, bum ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum, bum ba ba bum. Oh my god, did you know? You could change your card. Cool. Alright, let's go check the store again. And I'll use your new recipe. Olive oil, salt, cloth stick, tomato, lettuce. Those should all be there. And then we can go get our deer. And did you know Vaporeon is... Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty. Let's try this once more. I keep clicking the button, thinking that I'm going to go zoom, but that's not until cloth. That's not until cloth. Alright, so we are going to get salt, olive oil, cloth sticks. Cloth sticks aren't offered here. I need to find out where all the ingredients are before I buy anything, because I don't want to waste money. Tomato and lettuce, I believe, is over here. Tomato, but no lettuce. Ugh, I hate everything about this. I hate sandwiches. When you just need a regular ass sandwich, you can't even get one. I hate it. I hate it so much. Alright, we're just gonna... I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. Coffee? Coffee? Lettuce is in the first one? First of all. XP. XP! Oh my god, I hate everything. I didn't notice it. So it was here that you saw the lettuce. Alright, so yeah, there is lettuce here. We're just missing the cloth sticks now. But I don't know where the cloth sticks are. Anyone have any idea where cloth sticks are? Hey, Fab! How's it going? How's it going? Thank you so much for coming by. How are you doing? Welcome to our Nuzlocke. Or at least our attempt of one at the moment, because we're just trying to get a fucking grass sandwich so we can get our next encounter. This is driving me crazy. I am losing my mind. Cloth sticks are only available in the auction? Oh my, and we keep getting XP point grass. 1 lettuce, 1 salt, 1 vinegar. I sandwich called it. Okay. I sandwich calced it. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I just want to move on with my life. I just want to get this deerling and just move on. But how are you doing, Fab? I hope you're doing well. What are the rules for catches? So, I made a boo-boo, but we're just gonna have to live with it. What we're doing is we are going to look at, like, the encounter spreadsheet of whatever is in the area. And then we are going to... Is there vinegar here? There's no vinegar here. There's no vinegar. I want to die. Where's the vinegar? Is there vinegar here? No, it's fresh produce. Where's the vinegar? There's no vinegar in here. It's just chorizo and tomatoes. There's no vinegar. I hate everything. I hate everything so much. I think you unlock some of the items from badges. Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay. You know what? Wasabi works too. I thought that wasabi was a DLC. Oh, all right. You know what? Let's just fly over here. Let's just fly here. And let's just go check the picnic. Let's see what the picnic has to say. Let's do that. So that way I can get a definitive call on what I need to get. Because I just wasted my hard-earned money. 1 lettuce, 2 salt, 1 olive oil. That should work. Okay, let's give it a shot. So yeah, sorry. So for the encounters, we're going to be looking at a list of everything that's available in the area. And then we're going to roll a random number generator. And then whatever we get on the number generator is our encounter. Because I don't like the fact that you can bias your encounter that way. So that's what we're going to do. As for Pokemon Z to A, I'm very cautiously optimistic. All right, so 1 lettuce, 2 salt, 1 olive oil. So I need an olive oil. I am cautiously optimistic because I really like the idea that we're going back to Kalos, which is cool. I'm just very interested in seeing how they're going to go about the whole doing everything inside of the the city of Lumiose, right? So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. What do you think of it, Fab? All right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Picnic time, motherfuckers. I'm gonna save just because I don't want to waste food. Yeah, it would be fun if they do it right. So I'll be very interested in seeing that. Hello? Hello? Man, what a great picnic, am I right? I'm really enjoying this picnic. Man, where can I make my sandwich? Man, like, this is such a great sandwich making spot. Like just me and the wilderness, not even like not even like a cloth on the ground, just a beautiful, just open, just do everything on the grass. Can I please just get a fucking picnic going? I am losing my mind. Picnic. Is peanut butter available? I did not see peanut butter. It's doing it again! What happened here? Why do I not have a picnic table? Where is my picnic? Where is it? I just want my picnic. I just want to get a deerling. Okay, never mind. All that worrying for nothing. We got a deerling right here. It doesn't matter anymore. We went through all of that effort for nothing. I hate my life. Oh, this has Sap Sipper. Oh, okay. All right, so we're not going to be able to do that. Let's just go for a Great Ball. Gotta go now. Goodbye, everyone. Bye, Reeves. Thank you so much for coming by. Hope you have a lovely day. Aerith? Okay. What's that from, out of curiosity? What's Aerith from? Because I have no idea what that's from. Let me know. I like learning. Ah, no. Sorry. I accidentally backed out. Don't worry. Well, I know Final Fantasy VII, but that's not an anime, right? We're talking about anime or cartoon characters. That's not an anime. That's a video game. A video game theme would be completely different. But you are still allowed to change it. Well, it's not an anime. That's the thing. It's a video game. There's a very distinct difference. But you are free to change your name, or I can redeem your points. Let me know. Oh yes, I really wanted to know about these mass outbreaks. Alrighty. Let's go get our next encounter. Stop being so strict. That doesn't make it makes the naming very hard. But it's just that I want to keep things within a theme. That's all. That's all I want. So, like, both the things that we have named so far are from a cartoon or from an anime. Both of them so far. Alrighty, so. Alright. So, what are we going to grab here? So, Southern Province, Area 2. Area 2. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there's not as many this time, thankfully. There's 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 by 8 is 64. Yeah, that's right. 64. Am I wrong? Yeah, 64. No? Wait. No, that's not right. I'm an idiot. 6 by 5 is 30, and then after you add 18, 48, 51. There's 51 encounters. There we go. I mathed correctly without the needing of help. Well, I mean, you can always do some research. You can take a look at some, like what you can do in Google is you can say, like, grass-themed cartoon character, or a cartoon character that looks green, or something like that. You can do something more generic like that, you know? Again, video games is not the theme, so I want to stick to the theme of video games. Alright. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 51.
Here's a random number, 49.
49. Well, you made my life easy there. Mischief. That's a choice. Whoa. Alright, so I know that Mischief is around. Mischief is, like, above the town or something like that. So, where do we get... So, we have to get closer to Cortondo. That's what we have to do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's just call it Deerling then. I'm not going to contribute anymore. Hey, it's up to you. It's up to you. I just want things to be within a name convention. I will give you back your points. You'll just have to give me a second to do that, because I want to get this encounter so we can move on with our lives. And then I'll name it something. Or the floor is open to anyone else that wants to take the nickname. Because I still haven't nicknamed it yet. Alright, got my Adamant Mint. So Mischief is right here. Perfect. So I think I'll put you in the lead because it'll be easier to catch. Oh, no, never mind. We want to use you. It'll be easier to catch this. Okay, so I'm going to hop off. You stop looking at me. Stop looking at me, Mischief. I want to take advantage of you having your back turned or something like that. Do. All right. And yeet! There we go. The Wild Mischief. Alrighty, and we're going to Leafage to weaken it. Do. Alright, catch the Mischief. Alrighty, so what can we think of for a dog name? There's a lot of options that we can go for a dog name. So what do? We can do like Scooby. We can do Scrappy. Scrappy's a good one, considering that it's a dark type. I like Scrappy, but I can't think of any other like dog-related names or maybe like a dark type themed name. So for now, unless anyone has any better suggestions. Ah, I did it again. I backed too many times. Alrighty. So first of all, let me get the manage reward requests. And then, what's the most recent one? Pick the next Pokemon's name. And we are going to reject that one. There we go. Alright, your points are back. Your points are back, Pika. And then for Deerling, we'll call it... I mean, we might as well just call it Bambi then. Bambi works. Because again, that's a cartoon. Bambi. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. Now, we need to figure out... I think we can get at least one more encounter. If we go over to the other side and we go into Area 3. We can get another encounter. And hope that it's good. You never know, it might not be. Area 3. Sarah B. Okay, it's also not that bad in terms of the sheer number of them. What would be a really good one to get here? Honestly, I would love a Knackley. Or a Charcadet. Charcadet would be so good. Charcadet would be really good. Because obviously a fire type is good, and a fire ghost type is. Would be really good. But, I really do want, Charcadet. Charcadet's so good. No, you want a Shinx? Why would I want a Shinx? Out of curiosity. Is that within, like, the context of the Nuzlocke? Or is it because, like, it's, like, one of your favorite Pokemon? Or, again, it'll be all up to the randomness. I should also probably save. That would be a good idea. Saving's a great idea. Alrighty. So how many Pokemon do we got? Because it's cute. Well, we'll have to see. 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 by 9 is 56. So 53 this time. Right? Yeah, 56. No? No. Oh my god, my brain is just not working right now. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. So 54, 53, 52. Oh, it's 51 again. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 1 and 51.
45.
45. So 51, 50, 49, 48, 46, 45! Neckley! Oh my god, that's so good. That is actually fantastic. Oh my god, that couldn't have gone better. I literally wanted a Knackley. Knackley is actually going to carry us hard in the bug gym. Okay, I am so happy about this. That makes me so happy. Oh my god, I love this guy so much. I should be a math teacher. I mean, I'm more better at, I'm a lot better at programming than I am at math. I used to be like a huge math whiz back in like high school and whatnot, but not anymore. I like Knackley a lot, personally. I really like that it's just like a little Minecraft brick. And it's literally, like, it's a rock because it's made of salt. And salt is a mineral, which is a rock. Which is pretty funny. And Knackley is a pun on its chemical name of salt. I like that. Okay, so for a rock-type Pokemon, which, again, really good against the Bug Gym. This is a really good pick. What do I want to name this? Because it's a rock-type Pokemon, and it's salt. And it turns into, like, a very big, like, pyramid-looking Pokemon. What do I want for that? Brock? I'm not going to go for Brock because we already have Ash. I don't want him to do too many names from the same franchise if I can. I want to try and diversify. Get a little bit of everything, you know? Salt. Any characters that are related to... Oh! I got it. His name is Reagan, right? From, Mob Psycho 100. 100 Reagan is his name? Reagan! Yeah, that's his name. That's perfect. Because Reagan is an exorcist in Mob Psycho 100, and, like, you exorcise, like, demons and ghosts and stuff in that show using the power of, like, psychics. He always throws salt in a very funny way. He throws salt in very funny ways, and he never actually succeeds in exorcising a single ghost. So it's absolutely hilarious. I love Reagan so much. And again, that's an anime name, so that fits perfectly. Alright, so I think I'll pick up a couple of things while I'm here. We're obviously not going to go straight to the cloth. Also, I need to put these guys on the layout. That's another thing I need to do. I think we're prepared in terms of, like, our Pokemon to go to the gym. But at the same time, we don't have the levels right now. Do the backwards. Backwards long jumps. Come on. The power of backwards long jumps. No. No! God dang it. Alright, well, I'll at least go and grab this Pokemon Center and anything that I can grab along the way. Energy Root, not that useful. I don't know what this item is, but I'll take a look at it anyway. Full Heal, not useful. Antidote, not useful. XP, not useful because we're not allowed to use those. I mean, it's money. Money's good. I am Mr. Krabs, and I like money. Alright, and now we have this Pokemon Center, which is fabulous. Beautiful, even. Alright, but we're not going to go any further from here. So let me get everyone on the layout. So we caught Deerling next. Deerling's in Gen 5, so I need to scroll all the way down to Gen 5. Deerling, and we caught the spring version. So you're on board now. You just need to be moved over just a tad. You're very mad. Are you mad about me not getting the Shinx or like the nicknaming stuff? Like, I know that it's not the most amazing thing, you know, but again, it's a rule. Someone redeemed the theme, So therefore, we have to fill the theme. Because remember, Donler paid for it, so we have to respect it. Those are the rules. My boss stiff. Where is the baby doggo? There you are, Mastiff. Got him. And, ooh, that's perfectly centered. And then finally, we have our little salt friend. Little salt friend, where are you? There you are, perfect. Alright, we got everyone. The gang's all here, baby. Alright, just move you up a little bit so you're a little bit more even. Then move you over. And we're good to go. Let's go. Alright, so now we just need to get everyone to level 15 so we're safe. The only problem is there's no fun way of doing this. There's no fun way of leveling up. We could start with, like, EV training right off the bat. Because I think we can buy EV training items right now, but we're poor as sin. We are poor. We have no money. But we can always check, because the EV training items are like 10k a piece. It's a lot. Yeah, so let's sell here. Alright, so I like to sell my money. Get rid of you. Anyway, bulk. Get rid of you, don't need you. Get rid of you, I don't need you. I'll keep you guys for now. I'll keep that. Get rid of 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 that. Don't really need this for now, so I can get rid of it. I'll keep all these for now. They could be useful in the future. Stardust, that's something we can sell. Can't I do Terror Raids? I can do them. I just haven't decided on what rule I want to go with it yet. And plus, we already have a full team of 6. So, and we're also not high enough level to actually beat one. That's my other issue. We do not have enough power. If we had more power, then sure, I'd be open to it. But right now, we're not exactly at the right level for a Terror Raid. Because right now, the level 15 level cap, that's Terror Raid cap right there. Well, sorry, not cap, but that's the Terror Raid level 15. But we only have like level 12, level 7, 8, 7, 10, 10. You know, we want everyone to be equally leveled. So it's like, I need to think about this, because there's only 15 minutes left on stream. So it's like, what do I do? Do I focus on battle items? Do I focus on getting, weights? I'm not banning them. I'm just saying I'm not strong enough to do them yet. Because otherwise, if I'm not strong enough, I'll get obliterated. And, like, I haven't ruled on whether or not we're going to actually, like, I think we're going to get at least 1 Terror Raid for an encounter. I think I'm going to allow that much. And as in terms of, like, grinding them, I'm not sure. 1 star is level 12? I thought it was level 15. I swear that when I played my original playthrough, they were level 15 when they came out. Either way, it'll be too difficult for us at the moment. So I'm not going to bother with that. So, like, these are worth, like, 10k each. So, like, I could get ahead in my, EV training. Or I can focus on just getting battle items and just focus on levels for now. And, hey, Donler, how's it going? How's it going? See, I'm paying attention to the YouTube chat this time. I'm paying attention. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I don't think I buy EV training items. Twitch is mean to me. Why is Twitch mean to you? What did Twitch ever do to you? Alrighty. Oh man, if only we had the rock thing. And if we wanted Quick Claw, we could go all the way to Artazoa to go get the Quick Claw item. We could also go all the way to Medley if we wanted the leftovers, but I think that's too risky without a ghost type. There are decisions to be made here. Alright. Well, I mean, there's only 15 minutes left in the stream. Twitch isn't letting me chat? Wow, that's rude. That's very weird. I'm trying to think, because do I just end the stream now, like, while we're here, because it took forever to get all the encounters? Does everyone have nicknames? Yep, everyone has nicknames. We have... Let me take a look-see. So for our encounters that we caught after we got out of Mezagoza, we have Bambi, the Deerling. Oh, and I didn't name this one yet. We didn't name Mastiff yet. I think I was going to name it Scrappy. Like Scrappy-Doo. 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 There we go, Scrappy-Doo. So we have Bambi, we have Scrappy-Doo, and then we have Reagan from Mob Psycho 100, because he throws salt everywhere. I thought that was a very funny one, because I remember I made this joke in my Pacifist shorts, where like I said that Arvin was throwing salt at things, and I used a Reagan gif of him throwing salt, and I was like, oh, that's just too perfect. So I named it Reagan. Yeah, so far we have Joker, we have Ash, we have Underminer, we have Bambi, we have Scrappy-Doo, and we have Reagan. And we have the level cap of 15 right now, which again, we're not going to be able to do the gym today, so long as we have that level cap at what it is right now. So the thing is, do I do some training off stream just to make things quicker? And just leave off the stream there, because it is 2 hours and 47 minutes in, and I have to get started on some work for one of my courses at 8. Because here's the thing, I am actually going to be in charge of producing a podcast for my class. Fun thing. That's going to be interesting. I just do the puzzle? Nah, I'll do all that next time. Because again, what if I accidentally run into one of the trainers, right? They're going to be much higher level than me. It's going to be harder for me to defeat them. So I'm just going to play it safe, and I don't want to lose a Pokemon for no reason, right? So I think I might just leave it here, so then I can start preparing for the project that I need to start working on at 8. Because I need to start organizing this podcast. And getting it ready to go for like my entire class. Like I need to, basically I'm like the editorial producer, where I have to like do editorial stuff and like organize everything, so that when everyone does like a round table, I like direct everything. So I need to get started on that stuff. So I think this is a better place as any to stop for now, and then I can level up off stream and get our team up to snuff. And then we can head into the first gym, and then we can head straight into cloth, because we won't need to train after that. So I think I'll leave it here. So I'll leave it here for now, but don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. If you or anyone on YouTube wants to join me in doing a little raid, I know that YouTube doesn't have a rating system yet. Plus, also, I doubt that there's like a cross-platform rating system. But I'm just going to check for who's live right now. Alright, so, for anyone that wants to do maybe some Dynamax adventures, we raided this person a little while ago, B. Luxy. She is a great streamer, and the last time that we actually, like, chatted with her, we actually had, she was actually ending stream early, so we can go check her out right now. But for her stream, I have to get the link and put it into the Twitch chat. So, for anyone that wants to join me, you can go to that link and put Dork Raid in the chat, along with any emotes that you might own on Twitch, or not, it's up to you. And I'm just going to go over to her and just hang out there for a little bit while I figure stuff out for my course. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And this has been my first YouTube stream. I know that there's a lot of things I need to adjust and get better at, especially when having 2 separate chats. I know that there's a way to combine the chats together, so I need to fix that. I'm unable to raid them at this time? What? What? I'm sorry, what? I'm not able to raid? Huh? Oh. Interesting. She might be blocking raids right now. Weird. Very strange. I have no idea why that's happening. Okay. Well, at that point, I think I'll just leave it there today. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I'm not sure when I'll be back exactly. I don't think I'll be back tomorrow. I will probably be back on Saturday. And it's either going to be more of this, or we're going to be going back to doing some Dynamax adventures, or I have to make do on my promise and do shiny starter hunting, which will be exclusively on Twitch. Because any challenge playthrough stuff is going to be on YouTube. Any non-challenge playthrough stuff is going to be on Twitch, just to make sure that everything's organized, and that like all the content on YouTube is just challenge related stuff. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Today has been a very unorganized stream, but I'll get used to it over time. So thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.